Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammates.
It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher tonight, Tatsuya Imai. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league. Pitching debut here.
That's a ball.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues.
Yeah!
Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Strike two. Imai making his first start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. Puts a bunt down. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
Absolutely bang bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there.
We see Mike Trout step in the box, singing a generational talent and one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah, and you still appreciate every at bat. He's been elite for so long. It's kind of easy to forget how rare that is.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Teodosio on at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
That one in there to Mike Trout. Trout wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Man at second. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. His first homer of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Joe Adele.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. 2 down, bases empty. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Ball 1.
This to third. Correa over to first. That's the inning. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you have on him, Chris? Leading off, Jeremy Pena. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that skips into dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Ball.
Hard hit to third. Moncada tossed to first. 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Ball 2.
Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's out of here. Into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. 2-2. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. The 0-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Schanuel checks his swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yoan Moncada in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Moncada wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Tied up here in the early going. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball 1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Hey.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. little out front there as he swings through it. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Nope.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. And now it's Christian Walker.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one ripped. Adele takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
Batting 8.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. First pitch misses. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Houston, well, Singy, he came in fresh off an outstanding outing, but today hasn't been easy.
Yeah, he's been grinding it out so far, Boog, but still a ways to go in this one.
In the air, left field, Alvarez. Under it, one up, one down. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the left fielder, Bryce Teodosio. Bunting for a hit. Altuve. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Rudder takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Adele swings through it for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Late on that fastball. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. One hit, one left. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. On the ground to third. To first. One pitch and one out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Pena in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Ball, that's out.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. And there's ball
Ball
four.
4. Take your
Pretty
base.
easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with one gone. Yordan Alvarez. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score and the Astros take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Nope. Ball 1.
Last
That's
two
out.
pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in,
Ball. That's
elevate his
inside.
pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Man at first, one away. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And ball
No,
four,
that's a ball.
two aboard.
Take your base.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. Into the outfield, base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Coming home. 1 run is in. Paredes rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-2.
Nicely